Good morning, everybody. What is up, my dudes and stuff? The end stuff part is essential. Alright, I'm probably running late. I was so out of it this morning. Oh my goodness. 6 minutes ago. Running late? That's true. I'm usually very punctual when it comes to, like, real commitments, but to you guys, nah. Okay, so I have, like, no idea what this tournament is. Like, AoC Classic 2025? But it's, like, the only thing that's happening. Isn't a real commitment. Oh, whoops, I still have it on my playing settings. Whatever, you'll survive. Alright, ACCM Blue Byzantines here to the southeast, and to the northeast in the yellow as the Romans. It will be Classic Pro, so it's like all AoC maps. But I was wondering if it was only AoC Civs, but clearly not, as we have Romans. Wait, what? What is going on with this Scandinavia? Why is the water so small on this side? Okay, I mean, this looks normal. Yeah, guys, normally Scandinavia goes all the way down on both sides. Medieval Masters? Oh my goodness. Alright, Classic Pro, building the barracks. I kind of wish it was just AoC Sims, though, just for the nostalgia. Yeah, that'd be my guess, Nuka Crypt. Well, ACCM is just wall enough here. Is up a fair bit later. 2 minutes later, actually. Seems that's what it looks like. A Voobly tournament? Now that'd do something. Even better, MS Zone tournament. Hello, Lodge. I think most pros probably don't have Voobly installed anymore. Well, look who predictably decided to show up. Alright, it's Men at Arms time here for Classic Pro. Well, it was pretty annoying to set up, yeah. Well, the money is the big thing, right? Well, got more vills coming in. I'm pretty sure you need 2 vills to repair a palisade. Maybe with Byzantines you don't. Our well, I'm sorry, I forgot to switch my mod back over. Hello, little corgi. No, you're misreading Classic. It's Classic chronologically. With their buffs and nerfs. I think you'd have to mod in the specific changes. Because I don't know if they did any stuff on Boobly post-DE. Be too strong? Oh yeah, there is Wololo Kingdoms 1.6. But I thought it's kind of buggy. Is spectacular? Yeah, I heard it's not that great.
Impero. Impera.
Scout's able to sneak its way back in. Can see what his opponent's up to. We'll probably see the archery range.
Salve.
Well, the archers already seem to be making their way to the front lines. ACCM already has his defensive skirmishers, and you don't want to get into a firefight with the Romans, or the Byzantines, the original Romans. Ah, there you go. Uh-huh. Yeah, it's been a while since we've seen Scandi. Oh, there have been plenty of good games on Scandi. The Pembroke Welsh Corgi has been given his oatmeal bowl. But yeah, if I were to change Bulgarians, it would have to be something targeting their mid-game.
Impera.
Like, they feel really bad in late Feudal Age through, like, mid-Castle Age. Or at least they feel super generic. It's just the issue with Bulgarians is, like, why pick Bulgarians when you can pick another civ? I do think they're better than Sicilians overall, in terms of options and army compositions, but Sicilians have the janky sergeant stuff, which no other civ can do, so it has its own unique role as far as that goes. Yeah, they're both docking over here. Name 100 women? It's a lot of people that you have to think of. Naming 100 men would be hard enough. It was like 2 tiles, yeah. It does not seem hard at all, it just seems time-consuming. A speedrun challenge? Well, they're both on their way up to Castle Age. ACCM obviously taking some good fights so far. Oh, that coffee's hitting good this morning. Women's names. 100 men? Yeah, honestly, just thinking of that many people feels like it's such a daunting task. Age of Empires players? Could I even do that?
Salve.
I probably could, but it would take a lot of time and thinking.
AoC.
100's a lot.
Salve.
Man, that Bill is really in the... Oh, nope, she took some damage. The fire has to come in at like, the exact right angle. from the Discord. Okay, yeah, maybe that's not so hard.
Impera. Salve.
If I can do any old AoE community member, then yeah, I can get I could probably do 100 Ornluites.
Salve.
Oh, rip the bill.
Ein. Impera.
I mean, there are probably 50 or so of you regular plebs that I interact with on a, you know, several times a weekly basis.
Salve. Pero presto.
But I could say, as far as knowing somebody on the internet goes, I know fairly well. And then there's probably like another 100 or so people who are occasionally on the stream that I know like a little bit of information about, like what country they're from and what their place is in the AoE community.
Salve. Ein. Impero.
But I mean, yeah, there's a lot of names I recognize, obviously, over the course of all my casting.
Tibi Sergio.
Oh, mangonels are incoming. ACCM does have an extra TC. Getting the monastery there at the back. Is he really sending those skirmishers to kill one crossbowman shooting a house? Oh, guys, this crossbowman... It crossed a line. Oh my goodness, guys, this crossbowman did some horrible things. Sent 8 skirmishers away from the push that's coming at you to kill one crossbowman, man. This skirmisher was the balance tester for launched humans, who said that launched humans were a perfectly balanced civ. And launched ketons. It's Epstein. So, like, what's going on with, like, the Epstein files or whatever that people are all up in arms about? Do people really think that there would be, like, some massive, you know, compromising document for a ton of celebrities and powerful people that would be readily released to the public by said powerful people? Because that seems pretty silly. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure there are an enormous amount of celebrities and politicians and who not. But would such something ever be released?
Ein.
Ah, okay. They don't like, yeah. Alright, nice hit there for ACCM. I mean, that's 4 mangonels, guys. I know it's a Byzantine TC, but even so. But, yeah. I wonder who, like, the least expected person would be if they released all the Epstein stuff, which they won't. Anyway, I mean, guys, we're at 6 mangonels. It's double Siege Workshop from Classic Pro. This is going pretty hard. But if you're gonna go 1 TC, like, this is how you do it. You have some crossbowmen here that can serve as cleanup. Oh, nice hit there. Okay, 1 for 0. Okay, we're looking at 2 dead yellow, 1 dead blue. 2-2. Me, I'm gonna go with a hell no on that one. I try to even not say any morally dubious language on stream. Oh, geez, we're looking at 5... Oh, come on. Oh, that's a 3-for-0, guys. Oh, no. ACCM is just out-microing him like crazy. Okay, well, that helps even the tab a little bit. Big scoop. Oh, man. Rip Reno 2 Classic Pro. Aspect here, it's only AoC maps. We have a little bit of downtime before the next big tournament. Oops. Like Ancient Lake V4, that's not an AoC map. Ooh, you guys have probably never heard of this map before. It's like super low-key and old school. No, Boom, that's ridiculous. It would definitely not be Arabia. Cross is not an AoC map. It was only a tournament map. Beast G is an AoE map, or AoC map. You know, I keep on wanting to see some Beast G games, and there is just no heaven and hell. I mean, there was a match at like 5 a.m. this morning, but I ain't seeing that. Anyway, if you don't know Ancient Lake V4, I'll pull it up for you guys. And it would help if I'm able to type. Where do I find the map links? Ah, here it is. Oh, I remember some of these maps, man. Oh, this brings me back. We need to just bring out some of the old maps, old tournament maps, again. Here it is, guys. You may not like it, but this is what the best possible AoE map looks like. Look at this. It's a big river and lake in the middle. There are no shallow crossings. But even if you win water, you can still fall back, and it's almost impossible to, like, end the game if they decide to try and fight on, even if they have no chance of coming back. Ain't V4? I wonder if I can find the V4 version. Added crossings later? Yep. Yeah, because the V4 one was like... It was mostly just water. And it like, literally all you could do was Galley Rush. Like, there was the only thing you could do. Anyway, it's actually Arabia. Alright, Classic Pro, 23 seconds idle time. I mean, for a pleb, that's very, very good. Although we have seen the top-end players get, you know, in the teens. Just like somebody on the Epstein list. Oh, God. Oh. See, these are the jokes I only make normally when I'm streaming with Ellie. If AoE viewership, then why do they keep putting them in tournaments? Alright, so ACCM Blue Khmer here to the north. Obviously, two top-tier Sibs here for Arabia. So, let's see. Gold forward at the bottom of a hill, not super ideal. You are at least relatively close to the corner, though, which means that come mid-game, it's going to be a bit easier to wall. I definitely don't like sending 3 villagers. Like, this feels wrong. Either you send 2 villagers out to chickens, because 2 villagers take a whole chicken. Three villagers is wrong. 4 villagers, you just send to 2 different chickens. I don't like it, guys. Get ad revenue? Yes, because that's what people have accused T90 of, which I find pretty amusing. It couldn't possibly be that T90 likes long games. Or that T90 prefers games that don't end in feudal age. No, I don't think Mem would ever go out and publicly say that. At least I hope not. I mean, yeah, it's compare Chinese Arabia. Matchup we see all the time. Both civs have great ecos. They both have great tech trees for early to mid game. Whoa, my pocket just went crazy with the vibrating. Who dares message me? Oh, my hairstylist messaged me. Alright. We love our hairstylist. She is the bomb. I'll forgive her for messaging me. Hairstylist, barber, whatever you want to call it. On speed dial? No, I just texted her. She just liked my message where I confirmed my appointment for Saturday. I don't have her on speed dial, jeez. Remote plug, oh no. This is a thing? I unfortunately know this is a thing, and I feel like I'm probably much worse off for that information. Innocent me didn't know? Oh, I knew. Unfortunately. AoC, I know, Andy. I mean, it's literally just the latter versions of the maps. Alright, Bidax and Horsecollar coming in here for ACCM, just double Bidax here for Classic Pro. Eco lead is of course going to be exceptional for the Chinese player. Got some scoots on the way. The bat plug, oh no. So, 2 scouts per player here. Classic Pro still with an overall very efficient early game. I mean, the 300 resources collected lead is certainly proof of that. Especially on a chicken start, that's pretty darn good for Chinese. Yeah, scouts on their way. I guess he's trying to just go the long way around, but I don't know why you'd think that your opponent wouldn't be walled whatsoever. What is this, doubt in a team game? Come on. All right, Phil able to jump into the house. Oh, she made a break for it! She literally action rolled into the house there. She action rolled up the stairs into the house, somehow. He milled the berries? That's true. Tata would never mill the berries. Look at this farming network there. 14 farms already. 12 here for ACCM. Still even a good amount of forage bushes left. Sending 5 vills over to gold right now as Classic Pro. Does he have the range? He does not. A lot of vills going over to gold without an archery range. Meanwhile, 2 vills on gold here for ACCM, and they are both content to just keep making scouts. Now, what's interesting is that Classic Pro only made 2 spearmen. Normally, when you're going scouts against Khmer, you just add in as many spearmen as you can to screw with your opponent, who's probably not going to be able to make their own. Vinch mining camp? Yeah, I mean, I would have put the mining camp... no, actually, that's where I would put the mining camp. I don't know if there's a better spot for it. Oh, a lot of these scouts are low HP, keep in mind. But they did snag a spearman. Oh, nice micro there from ACCM, just getting the clean surround kill. And there is the first villager lost. 18 on food right now here for ACCM with horse collar, mind you. Oh, that Vill's got himself a nice little Tom Nook area. Counter villager snipe. Oh, the over forage. Still another poke coming in. So many of these scouts are very low in the HP. Yeah, that one spearman got 2 kills. And those quick balls are sufficient. Oh, look at this. The reinforcements are coming in. And ACCM, remember, never went with an archery range, whereas we have Classic Pro trying to make that switch. But in the time of transition, it is going to be better here for ACCM. Really, really nice fighting there. Man, it's so amazing to watch a game of Arabia where, like, the players are actually trying to attack each other and not just play defensive skirmishers. Similar idle TC time now for both players, and Classic Pro still is maintaining a nice resource advantage. No, it would be in the time of transition. Vulnerable you are. Oh man, guys, I've been like I've been saying, I've been watching the Star Wars movies and started Attack of the Clones yesterday. Man, Anakin is annoying. I don't even really think it's Hayden Christensen's fault. I feel like his direction was be as annoying as possible. Be like an annoying, angsty teenager. Oh my goodness. A bingo line? What, me talking about some random nerd culture thing? Alright, stable number 2 coming in. Honestly, very strong feudal age here from ACCM. Smith here for Classic Pro, but you can see that the archer transition really hasn't done a whole heck of a lot so far. I mean, he's getting fletching now, but hitherto, he's been kept in his base. Took too much, absolutely.
Like Yoda speak, he does.
The OG trilogy? Oh, yeah. Although, honestly, I wouldn't say it's by that much. There's still a lot of, like, kind of cringy stuff in Empire Strikes Back. But the nostalgia really helps override it. Okay, Bloodlines and +1 defense is in versus nothing. +1 defense about to be in there. And you still have a little bit more time you need to buy as the fletching archers are finally making their way across the map. ACCM doing a great job of making it work with just scouts, though. There you go, Castle Age is in. A very rare archery rangeless feudal age in the current meta. Which, of course, you can only do if you have a civ that's really, really good at doing scouts, which Khmer obviously are. Still only a little bit behind in resources here is ACCM. Light Cav on its way. You may have to garrison the villas and houses for a second, but that's okay. You can just wait a half step until your upgrades come in. And there you go. Alright, Archer's gonna try and do what they can here. Still no husbandry. Oh, a little awkward there. Oh, where's the Skirm 9999 fan? Oh, that's a good little Tom Nook. Classic Pro just now on his way up to Castle Age. Second TC coming in for ACCM. I feel bad for the house owner that got eminent domained right there. But yeah, really, really nice game from ACCM so far. Really under-investing in Spearman as Classic Pro. It's like he thought ACCM would switch over into Archers or Skirmishers at some point, and hello, little Corgi. Let's build a highway through Cincinnati. It seems fair. Now the Corgi is on my bed. Alright, third TC coming in now for ACCM. He is in complete control of this game, number 2. Got some more upgrades coming in. Build an overpass? Jeez. That's Ohio for you. Ohio, where only the bravest souls dare tread. Walk-ups, jeez. They'll take in the loss right there. Is this enough repairing? Morvilles are trying to rush in, and yeah, it looks like it will just be in time, and ACCM will have to skedaddle. Hello, Prince Luthra. Ooh, yeah, here's something that's good to ask you guys. I was thinking of doing a remake of my top 5 hardest scenarios video. There's a GG. It was pretty over. Brilliant feudal age there from ACCM. Because that video recently hit over 100,000 views. From way, way back in the day when DE first came out. What scenarios should I consider putting there again? Or putting there, because it's going to be completely different. Yeah, so many scenarios got nerfed. They added, of course, a ton of new scenarios. Like, I know ones I'm thinking about already are Layloy 2, Vortigern, maybe Jadwiga 4. But I'm going to replay them. All the ones I would consider. Isn't too bad. I don't think it's too bad, but then again, almost all of the scenarios are much easier than they used to be. Oh boy, it's Medi. Oh boy. For patience reasons. That's fair. Oh, it's the weird Medi. Alright, guys. Here on Medi, we will have ACCM in the blue as the Vikings to the west, and to the east in the yellow as the Koreans. It will be Classic Pro, two very, very good Galley Rush civs. I do think Vikings are still a little bit better for an aggressive Galley Rush map, like Medi. But they also are spawning very close to each other as the hawk flies. Black beans, roasted carrots, and mushrooms on toast. There you go. And what I'm doing is I'm streaming. I mean, doing my job, such as it is. Emphasis on such as it is. In terms of difficulty, so what would you put up there? I'm just trying to think of scenarios that are actually challenging now. Nope, it's just AoC maps. You can use all the modern civs you want. We had Chimera in the last game, we had Romans in the first game, and it's just the DE versions of the map scripts. It would be awesome if they used the AoC map scripts, but alas, that was not a thing. Sunday. Alaric 5? Yeah, Alaric 5 would be a good one. No Kawasan, indeed.
Win.
Well, yeah, just luring in some deer. Should be seeing a dock pretty soon.
Yeah.
There's the Vil. What's the challenge? No, there's only 5 scenarios in Alaric. Alaric 5 is the last one in Spain. 4 is the Fall of Rome. Or the Giant Falls, or whatever it's called. 6 in Alaric? I don't know. The original Alaric only had 4 scenarios. Yeah, the last mission is definitely the toughest. But I still don't think it would be like a top 5 hardest. It doesn't help that Goths are bad against almost all the civs that you face. So, fishing ship is coming out a bit faster here for the Vikings player. Stomped it. Oh, there you go. Jadviga, yeah, Jadviga would definitely be up there. I don't think any of Tamar is all that hard. Except for Tamar 4 being bugged. That one's definitely not easy. Basically did nothing. Yeah, that's the smart thing to do.
Oh.
Ja.
Because the Romans don't attack you until you build your first castle.
Win.
So if you just build all 3 castles at the same time, then you're good. Wasn't even trying to? Oh, really? That's funny.
준비.
대기.
Peggy. OG Alaric 2? I mean, I would have been on when I did all the original HD versions of the campaigns. Trying to remember the HD version of Alaric 2. It's not the one with Saurus. Really? Are you talking about Bari 2? Because Bari 2 was the Nightmare one.
Win. Ja. Ho. Win.
Anyway, Loom is in. Classic Pro hits feudal age a hair faster.
Ja. 버섯.
저요?
Unit spam? Oh, yeah.
대기.
Oh, yeah, sure. Alright, Classic Bro's got his galleys out a little bit faster. There's the third dock coming in for blue. 2 fishing ships each. Oh man, this is an AoC galley war. And with current balance, Koreans would be probably the number 2 rush civ after Vikings. The Bulgarians part? Yeah, that part was no fun. Imperial Age Huns versus Castle Age Magyars. Also, there's no land route, so you have to transport over. Yes, Tariq 4 is absolutely a remnant of bad campaign design. It was at full HP. That was the Alaric 2, I remember that. Oh boy. Guys, is it GG already? I think it... Oh, it's getting close. Become a Russian citizen. Who is rushing to become a Russian citizen? Alright, Barrack coming in here from ACCM, but it's already Hail Mary time.
준비.
Classic Pro had the better grush.
Win.
Yep, it's basically just a random map AI. Same with the Moravians. They're basically an RM Slavs, but at the very least you have Imperial Age for the last bit. To get Svatopluk. Yeah, I tried to defeat the Mongols, but it's really, really tough with Castle Age humans.
버섯.
야.
Alright. Also, the Byzantines don't help you at all. Deathless G's. Is it just all monks? Well, wall's coming in. Late shy? Yep. So, Classic Pro is much closer to Castle Age. Yeah, he doesn't have any fishing ships, but he can easily add those back in. There aren't any flags on the docks, so you know your opponent really isn't going to be making many more galleys. Siege? Yeah, I have no idea how you'd... I mean, that's a really tough challenge. Barracks is on its way. I mean, you're still a little slow with the defense.
저요?
예? 대기.
예?
I mean, he's probably fine. Although I do like that ACCM is just keeping those two galleys alive.
저요? 유인. 예? 오호. 예?
준비.
대기.
저요?
준비.
Uh,
예?
Blacksmith's still not in yet.
대기.
Okay, there it is.
야. 예?
And you get the free +1 defense there. Market finally in. Castle Age on its way for Classic Pro. It's probably going to be all she wrote. Now we got the fishing ships queued up. Now you still have those galleys alive. Oh, never mind. They're going to go down too. Nice catch there. Oh, getting cornered.
준비. 유인. 오호. 예? 유인.
Improved Civ out of the classic ones? Yes. They're now one of the better Civs in the game in a ton of different settings. When Koreans were not that great in basically every setting. They weren't even a super common top pick for 4v4 BF, that's how bad they were. Basically everything Koreans did, other Civs did better.
부인. 야. 버퍼스. 유인.
No, not the Spearman! Castle Age about to be in. Got 5 fishing ships. Bodkin immediately queued up. Oh, the 2 galleys are still alive. Oh, that's clever.
버퍼스.
호.
부인. 야.
Got skirm upgrades. Oh, man. It's skirmin time. Bodker saw here for ACCM, but those aren't skirms, my man. Beach Workshop coming in.
준비. 대기.
Well, this might still be a little scary for Classic Pro. He's going to try and rush up Town Center number 2.
부인.
Is a reverse pacifist run? Something like that. Yeah, it's fair.
준비. 예.
I did Genghis Khan Deathless. That was the only Deathless I ever did. I mean, the Siege Workshop's denied, guys. Mangonel's out.
대기.
I mean, Vilcount is only 3 behind here for ACCM.
대기.
Monastery coming in here as well.
준비. 버섯을.
준비.
Okay, defensive guard tower is on its way. AOCCM versus Classic. Exactly. It's still just the one TC, but yeah, that guard tower is going to be up, and the Korean's such a strong defensive civilization that it's going to be very difficult. Rocket carts are about to be out. Wait, why are Koreans making rocket carts instead of mangonels with extra range, man? Yeah, that's not going to be a great way to win a game, Classic Pro. I guess he's still going to get it. Is it pacifist run? Oh, no. Hera microing archers versus mangonels is also a pacifist run, just in the other direction.
야. 저요? 예?
Right, gonna try and attack here from a bit of a different angle. Oh! Flip those units there. The monks are out as well.
야.
And now TCs 2 and 3 are coming in. The Classic Pro is still 8 fills ahead, and he's queuing up even more fishing ships. I mean, there's obviously a big old lake here in which to take plenty of fish. Ballistics is going to be a nice bit of assistance. All you got are Viking Knights.
준비. 예.
Well, it's pacifist from a certain point of view.
야.
Oh, ACC, I'm going to try and go all the way around here to dock at the north. Now, we do have Classic Pro patrolling, but he might still miss it. I mean, it's a lot of surface area you need to cover. I think he is going to miss it. Yep. Oh, no. From my point of view, the Jedi are evil.
대기. 예.
Oh. Oh, it's 1 HP. Oh, the 1 HP saves the day. Built. Docks have been found. The galleys are going to start to sail north. And yet, ACCM is still trying to make this work. He is actually ahead in resources by a lot. Good old Viking eco. Look at the difference in eco upgrades.
대기.
Longboats, of course, train pretty quick. More galley coming in now for Classic Pro, and ACCM does not have ballistics, remember. Vil counts are basically even as well. Really shows ACCM's class as a player that he isn't completely blown away at this point. After losing water so fast.
저요?
Oh, we have to quick roll in those bills. Interesting. Oh no! University Kids then. And here they are. Even getting gold shaft mining. I mean, that's like no focus fire at all there from Classic Pro. Just now adding in his third TC. Gonna try and push back out with skirmishers and rocket carts, though. That's about as anti-archer as it gets. It's the Balkans? Sure, why not? Got a tower coming in. Oh, wait, guys, it's time for turtle ships. Oh, my goodness, guys. Is a relic from a... Yes. Absolutely. Fire galleys are the only galleys that actually are galleys. Oh, it would absolutely be turtle time. Not really, but it could be. And now you're going to switch back into war galleys, now that you've won water. Siege Workshop now incoming here for ACCM. I mean, this is going to be a pretty scary attack. ACCM's still not that close to clicking up. Tower's not getting stopped anytime soon. ACCM is nowhere near a castle. This is actually a good game of Medi. Who would have thought? More fishing ships getting sniped, though. And I don't know if you guys know this, but a very efficient unit on the water is the turtle ship. I did forget Monks and Warrior Priests. That's very true. It's the whole reason why AoC monks, or Fervor only worked with monks with relics in AoC, is they coded it for the monk with relic unit, but not the monk unit. Wait, that's the MTC! Oh, jeez! Wait, oh, the ram, I guess, is for the towers, but you still have nothing to challenge that rocket cart. You're about ready to get a castle, though. Oh, that's a good hit. Couple of walls there, more docks on their way. And ACCM's getting closer and closer to imp. He needs to get that castle down, maybe somewhere over there. No, the skirmishers, they got stuck. Oh, rip the skirms. I think ACCM might have just decided to win the video game. You can see the switch over into the galley line. Again, though, they are cheaper. Longboats are population but not cost inefficient versus galleys. ACCM. Hello? Oh, and he's gonna go with the forward castle. Oh, this might be it, guys. ACCM with the clean sweep. Look at that, 11% more efficient in eco. Fighting back on the land after losing the water was very impressive. Well done. I never even bothered with the scoreboard. That's pretty funny. pretty ha-ha funny. Oh, T90's doing his regicide rumble thingy. Oh, I forgot. Hmm. Oh, I didn't know you... So what do you want to do, guys? Hmm. In theory, Dracken versus Margougou for this tournament starts in 11 minutes. Oh, Dogao and Jordan joined Onimaru. Oh, I didn't see that. So Leary left, and Jordan and Dogao joined. Interesting. Doesn't get stuck in his bedroom. Hart was on Wonders, so he was on a different team. But Hart was kind of the odd man out, because he was the only person who wasn't Argentinian or Uruguayan, in the case of Sebastian. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I mean, seems like somebody's picked up Leary and Hart. Which is kind of interesting. So here, let me check P90's stream. $265,000 followers, dang. That's so impressive. You know, he doesn't even have that much of a sellout whole thing going on. It's very straightforward. Invested too much emotional energy into you. So what I want to know is if it is the, if it's a high elo pro player game, I think it might be more fun to watch Regicide Rumble than you know, Margougou versus Dracken on some AoC maps. Pros don't start until Friday? Ah, okay. Hmm. Pros only? I mean, it's the only thing that I'm a remotely good caster of. I'm not entertaining enough to do noob games. Trust me, I've tried. I'm not very good at it. We'll cast it, Dracken Margougou then. Researching what? Alright, I'm gonna get some coffee, guys. A tier, it's actually just a B tier tournament. Oh boy. Do I even want to keep streaming? Not really. But I feel like I should. Oh boy. Work and then working? I know. But usually when people don't want to work and then work, it's because they get paid. Korean cooking stream? I did do some Korean cooking the other day, and it was really good. All right. Hopefully they'll get this draft started in a moment. Unique unit does not receive full upgrades and has access to elephants. Or Jaras. Oh, it was very good. Yeah, I went to the local Asian supermarket. I'm a big fan of cooking, even though I'm still somewhat of a novice. I'm definitely a novice at it. Would I be doing if I wasn't streaming? Being lazy? I mean, if I wanted to lie to myself, I'd say I'd be searching for jobs the entire time, but, I mean, I could work on the top 5 hardest scenarios video, but I didn't really feel that motivated to do that either. You gotta make a buck. If this stream makes more than $10, I'll be lucky. Looking for jobs in the US? Rip. Unique tech has been changed since their addition. I'm out looking in Europe. Well, good luck to you. Well, Dracken's in a lobby. Did they do the draft earlier when I wasn't... Look, no, I don't think so. Humans? The tech was never changed. Go down with the ship, yeah. Fashion day. Oh boy. It's still called Cuban Mercenaries. It was called Cuban Mercenaries and is still called Cuban Mercenaries. Hindustanis. What? This is... Hindustanis is absolutely correct. Gulams don't have the last armor upgrade. And... the Grand Trunk Road used to be called Sultans. Oh, unless we're counting Hindustanis as completely distinct from Indians. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Man, this is tough. Because I'm thinking, Persians have had their tech change, that doesn't work. Saracens have, that doesn't work. Slavs have, that doesn't work. Sicilians have, that doesn't work. No, Celts has always been stronghold in Pure Celtica, and the woads are fully upgraded. That doubly doesn't work. Fires. Oh, yeah. Ooh. They only get a better version of it for free. Get full upgrades? Yep. Well, I guess I don't get shipwright. See if that counts. Nope, doesn't count. Burmese, the effects have been changed of their unique text, but the actual names actually have not. It's still been Howdah and Manipur Cavalry. Burgundians? Yeah, that'd be a good one. Yep. Alright, so this has to be at least something of an older civ. So Age of Kings civ. Yeah, Magyars. Has access to elephants, has red, can be Bengalis. Can obtain gold, that can be Vikings. Different name? Nope. It was always Greek Fire. Redemption and Elephants is... yeah, it can be Burmese. Unique tech name changed since their addition and has Redemption. Can be Smaracens. And Redemption and can contain... get gold a different way. How do Goths get gold differently? Holes. Alright, so... Odie Jordan? I did not know. Medi, Gold Rush, Nomad Fortress, and Islands. Oh boy. Okay, this is a tricky one. We have to just go through this. Okay, Age of Kings civs. Britons. It's still Werewolf and Yeoman. Celts doesn't work. Franks doesn't work. Goths doesn't work. Teutons and Vikings don't work. Koreans work. Yep. There you go. And it's just Koreans, wow. Yeah, that was a tough one. Alright, they're doing their job. So I found something that's even more fun to do, guys. We're gonna look for jobs. Yeah, it used to be, Panoksong. Corporate and social responsibility. I already applied to that job. For National Advisor? What's that? Well, I definitely don't have a master's degree. Secret, no, but I feel like this is a better use of my time. With energy and or minerals policy, I don't really think I can say I have that. I don't really want to go into politics if I don't have to. My build order knowledge, yeah. I only have a bachelor's. Japan chair? Doesn't pay that well. Oral and written prefer Japanese, unfortunately. And the pay is not that great. And I don't speak Japanese, which is kind of an issue. Eh. A grad degree? Nope. I took 10 years to do my undergraduate degree. Let's try Korea. Because I did find a... Ooh, what's this? They want somebody... Oh, it's a DoD job. Oh, I need an entry-level job. I'm such a tech expert. You bet I am. A PhD? Well, I had a bit of a rough, Yeah, see, this is a problem with a lot of the jobs, is I just don't have a active security clearance. Oh, all-source analyst, Korean mid? I am literally the definition of mid. That sounds insufferable. It's actually very nice. See, again, I don't have that. Add your elo. Oh yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous that we are still requiring polygraph tests. I mean, what's 500 a week in a year? That can't be much. 26,000? No. Yeah, 26,000. I'm not good at legal drafting. Yeah, these jobs usually require Arabic. Any company in Chicago? Well, with the job I get, It would need to be at least a reasonable upgrade over what I have right now. Like, I want to move out, right? I'm 28. It's Tag! Guys, I could work for Tag! Oh, I could hang out with MBL and Sato. Alright, guys, are gonna get into Mediterranean in a moment. I can do all this stuff. Job search category, yes. And Japan's security issues? I'd say I work with Japan's security issues. IRL sad edition. Japanese mirror? I think that's pretty darn fair. Yeah, at least I'm trying to do something positive, right? Due diligence and investigations? What's that? That seems really boring. About wolves. 59 seconds. Korean companies in the US. I guess I've never thought about it in terms of like, if I just do Samsung. Yeah, like I'm not a salesperson. What if I do that? I mean, maybe it wouldn't be on Indeed. I wouldn't buy anything from me. That's fair, that's fair. Alrighty. We're at 3 viewers on YouTube. Oh my god. Why do I even bother streaming, guys? Oops. Watch my stream? Yeah, seriously.
Hey.
You more viewers again. I assume you have a real job. Alright guys, Margougou gonna be here in the green as the Bengalis to the west, Dracken the purple Japanese to the east. It's Medi again, but this is the Medi where they actually have the body of water in between them. So, which civ do I prefer in an all-out galley rush? I don't think there's a lot of daylight between them. Both seem perfectly fine to me. Oh, you code? There you go. The Battle of the Washed. That's pretty fair. So, I mean, it's gonna be a galley rush. I mean, what else is there to say? How do you door? 3.6K views? So I don't really know how they count those views. I did see the comment, though, that was like, this guy will talk about anything except the game. I thought that was pretty funny. Because I absolutely did not pay attention at all to the third place match. As long as work gets done, yeah. See, I don't want a remote job, and I'd prefer like a full-time office job. Well, let me rephrase that. There's a significant part of me that wants a fully remote job, but I know that it would be very bad for my mental health if I get a fully remote job. Because then I just won't make any friends, and I'll never go out. I need to be able to force myself to go out and be social and spend time in the world. But yeah, would the 3.6K views include all of the views accumulated during the stream? I think it does. So I'm not too sure how that would work out. Anyway, Dracken's a full fishing ship ahead. Of course, Japanese do get that early advantage.
Yeah.
Party at the new job? Hey man, I'd throw a LAN party if I get hired at a, you know, a good job. Politics and international relations? Yep. I really don't care, though. For true homebodies? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The thing is, I am a homebody, but I still plan on, you know, moving out and,
Adish.
you know, don't want to be in a new location and not be in a position to meet people. All right. Feudaloid's on the way here for Dracken. He is the master of Golden Swamp, right? So I imagine he's got a great galley rush. Glazing. Oh, really? Oh my goodness. Rock? What's Grok? Masters of Golden Swamp? I don't think so. It's just one of those things Dracken did. What? I really don't know what the heck a Grok is. It's Twitter's AI bot? Ah! No wonder I don't know about it. Oh, the Goo. Oh no, he housed himself! He didn't account for the 2 villagers he gets for free! Oh no. That's pretty funny. Alright, Bidaxe coming in for both players. Dracken's build definitely is a bit smoother, though. It's so... Wait, they're both going fire galleys. All the biz... and changing rockets to steel in their fuel. Isn't true? Yeah, I have no idea. I never really think of Musk as an engineer. He's more of a salesman. Didn't found it. Yep. Well, kind of weird they're both going fire galleys, to be honest, guys. Cybertruck. Oh, yeah. It's like both players either go galleys or they both go fire galleys. We very rarely get the full galley v fire galley matchup. Nazi Dad, you know, there are so many of them. Alright, got our first demos on the way for each player. Margougou has lost a Vil somewhere. Guess one of his fishing ships. A Nazi Dad with an emerald mine? Oh my god. Is that really what... I know he came from money in South Africa, but, like, that is the most stereotypical, you know, apartheid-loving, exploitative family story you can have. That was a good hit there for the Gugu. And the HP regeneration is really nice in fireship fights because they take so long. Yeah, Emerald Mine, that's wild. And his dad confirmed it, that's funny. Oh. It's a lot of low HP ships right there for Dracken. Uh-oh. This is what happens when lizards try to swim, guys. Great fights there for Margougou. Although Dracken is still slightly ahead in resources. Those were pretty uninspired. Hit.
Hey.
Any hope for America? Oh, yes. There is hope. Oh, hello there! He went all the way around town.
Yeah.
I would be shocked if Republicans do especially well in the midterms. And that's even with the Democratic Party being, like, literally the least effective political party based on relative to how effective they should be. Ornlu 2032. Yeah, my biggest concern is the damage they've done to the basic democratic structures. Now, America has survived a lot of, you know, anti-democratic attempts over the years, especially, of course, for disenfranchising minority people. So, I'm actually much less doom and gloom than my parents are. I mean, there's going to be a lot of damage that will take a long time to heal in the process. I mean, that's already happened. And yes, it would really help the Democrats if they were competent and ran people who were popular instead of people who are old. Poll taxes? Yep, those sorts of things. Current government? No, they're not. It's unfortunate. Yeah, 17 kills and 7 deaths is pretty darn good, guys. Completely useless? No, they're actually doing their job they've been told to do quite effectively. It's just, pretty bad. But yeah, my biggest concerns are There are things that are not going to be easy to undo. Like the good old big beautiful build that's gonna just cause a ton of money for important programs that's just lost and will never be gotten back. And a lot of people are going to struggle because of it. You've got the anything that America did as far as its international reputation and organizational powers and soft power, that's going to be really tough to bring back. And then, of course, the aforementioned democratic institutions and just sort of faith in institutions and civil servants is going to be tough to repair. I mean, it can happen, and hopefully will happen, but it's not going to be easy, that's for sure.
Hey.
World leader. The issue is that there is no world leader, if not America. That I think most people in, you know, your OECD-type countries are going to be happy about.
Hi. Hey.
Well, I mean, this is still a little bit scary here from Dracken. But his eco is so much worse at this point. Although he is only just now falling behind in resources. Oh, the defensive elephant archer, or offensive elephant archer even, oh boy. I mean, it's a pretty scary push, guys. We got 3 monks and 3 mangonels, so if you take at least a pretty decent mangonel trade here. Hello, Dirty Squirrel. A bunch of corporations? Yep. Does get almost all the monks, but there are still 2 mangonels left over, which is obviously a bit of an issue. Redemption is on its way. Run by AI. Something like that. TC still standing for now. I think the mangonels are able to get some high ground damage. Okay, that was a little short, shall we say. Still the 4 fishing ships working here for green. Oh, that was a whiff. If that was an attack round, that would be 2 dead mangoes. PC's already taken almost 4,000 damage. Oh no, Dracken! Oh no! Oh no, that might be it, guys. Oh no, oh no. The Margougou got the early win, and then he absolutely had that killer fight. It's like he won water and also went for the counterattack. It delayed his castle age a little bit, a lot bit actually, but it still did enough damage. Yes, ACCM 130. Alright, looks like Fortress is going to be the next map. Hopefully it's Regicide Fortress. I could look for a job at Samsung in Latvia. That would be fun. Just do it. All right. Getting into this in just a moment. Nope, not even Regicide, guys. Oh my goodness. All right, we'll have Italians here for Margougou over to the west of the map in the green, and to the east in the purple. As the Bohemians, it will be Dracken.
Jsem připravena.
I have no idea. Ah! It's supposed to be Regicide. Oh, boy. Minute 42, and we'll get back into this. Is the end of the world? I mean... Alright, guys, back to Ornlu with job search. Scope of work and deliverables. No! Something tells me this isn't formatted very well. Deliverable. Description. Timeline. At Apple, I think I would. I wouldn't be very good at it, but I'd accept it. All right, let's try this again, kids. All right, the Goo-Goos here in the green is the Italians to the west, and Stajbol getting his IRL civ here as the Bohemians to the east. The CEO of Apple, I think they'd be able to fact check that though. So Italians, of course, one of the most prolific counterpicks to Bohemians because Bohemians don't deal with condos very well.
Hlásím se do služby.
Presto.
So let's see what the plan is here for Dracken. Destroy it from within, yeah. Just give myself a golden parachute and peace out. I'm cooked. Oh my god. More pressing concerns? Probably. Oh, look, this mining camp. Feels good, man. Yeah, definitely. I would never work for Amazon, guys. Come on. That would be ridiculous. This, changed that. I still think Bohemians are one of, if not the best civs for Fortress. Hello, puppy saturation. All right, Margougou going up on 21, 4 vills on gold. Okay, so looks like he's going to be getting a pretty quick castle age time. Hussite War. I still think Bohemians are extremely difficult to stop on this map. Now, Italians, like I said, are one of the best civs at doing so. But the games like we saw Leary versus Tato are still very few and far between with Fortress. Machine gunners? Do they get AR-15s?
Jsem připraven.
Salve.
Salve. Pyrotechnica. Do you, condos. Bohemians happen to have, like, the worst possible combination of a tech tree to deal with condos. The best thing you have are arbs that don't have thumb ring, which aren't really all that great. Alright, there's the market and the blacksmith. Timing is ever so slightly off. Alright, looks like Margougou's just booming. Like, they're decent, but they're obviously not that impressive. And Italians can add in their own skirms. Some Bohemian CA, yeah. Oh, look, the kings are going for a little tryst out here in the woods. And thanks for the raid to AoE Underground. Anyway, quick uptime here for Margougou. Dracken just going to be a hair slower. Oh, their builds are both slightly off, guys, and it's disgusting. Nope, just the one build there, gathering the stone. And looks like the kings will be making it back home. Wait, they're using TTL2 Fortress? What was the last TTL? Wasn't that TTL4?
Ano?
Oh no! The Wolfy Wolf! Oh look, he's actually deleting all the walls in the back like it's arena.
Jsem připraven.
No.
Zdař Bůh.
Ridiculous? Yeah, it's not as, not like I'd play it. Kind of bugged? I have no idea. Yeah, I do not know anything about this tournament, or much about anything in general.
Co žádáš?
Anyway, Scout's gonna come home here. The next expansion?
Jsem připraven.
We literally just had one like a month and a half to 2 months ago, right? They're not gonna make more than, at most 3 expansions a year. Starting? Well, T90's been online for a while. He's been online for an hour, man. Like to forget that one? Well, whether you want to forget it or not, I'm afraid that it is here to stay. Anyway, TC's coming in here for Dracken. Bowsaw as well. Looks like his build is a little bit better. You can see that Margougou has 400 food banked up, which is nifty at all, but he can't really spend it quite as effectively. And part of that's the cheaper age up, right? But it's... Oh no, he's getting the monastery first. Okay, so it's not that much worse of a build then. Yeah, he's just going for the relics.
Jsem připravena.
This almost looks like a dirt path to the TC from the monastery. It's very aesthetically placed, I gotta say. And GLAM. That would be something, wouldn't it? Something tells me, though, that Gamer Legion can't afford to sign anyone else. Made a Korean, Japanese, Chinese campaign? Well, obviously, that was not the decision that was made. Save salary cap, exactly. Jordan's cap hit this year was too much, man. They still owe him a ton in dead money, though. I mean, they're both just booming. Okay, we have a Hussite wagon on the way. But yeah, Dracken not too too concerned about picking up relics. I wonder if he wants to hit some sort of timing here. Yeah, it's not the cleanest boom ever. I mean, he's still trying to get relics too, so the boom isn't going to be as clean as Dracken's is the Joe Flacco of AoE 2. No, but Joe Flacco actually won a Super Bowl and a Super Bowl MVP. Also, as good a nickname as the Admiral is, it's still nowhere near the Elite Dragon. A best of 20. Yeah, but that was not like a major thing. It wasn't a major tournament. I mean, it was a great performance for sure, but... I mean, if anything, it's like, Jordan was much more near the top for a while of the AoE players, but never really had that big success. So always gets the MVP, yep.
Presto.
Yeah, the last Chiefs Super Bowl win, I think Chris Jones should have won it for sure. Actually won the most sets in, yep. Yeah, Daniel, it's because in China, it's considered very disrespectful to show a bunch of skeletons. Trent Dilfer, oh man, as somebody wearing a Lamar Jackson Ravens t-shirt, let me tell you guys, Trent Dilfer was the best quarterback ever. Won a Super Bowl without a single offensive touchdown. Marg should go condos, for sure. If anything, the question is, what is Dracken doing? But yeah, in China, it's considered very disrespectful to have a bunch of skeletons. Go for China? As far as I know, you can still go to China if you're from Taiwan and vice versa. There used to be a lot more, exchange between the two countries, before relations really started souring again. I imagine you'd be able to do it, though. Thanks to the calcium? Yeah, it's too spooky. Anyway, uptimes are going to be basically the same. Dracken is still going to be ahead in resources. Regulations and culture? Yep. It's one of those things that I wish for they'd have like a Chinese version of the game that didn't have the skeletons, because honestly, if it is culturally disrespectful in China, there are way more things that you could get up in arms about that, of Chinese censorship. The skeletons is probably a very minor one, but I still wish they had it in the international versions of the game. But no, I've not seen Lord of Mysteries. I'm finishing up Re-Zero right now, but Re-Zero has been very good. Alright, Wagenborg Tic Tacs is incoming, as well as Fletching. I'm still not entirely sure what Dracken plans on doing to win this one. Like, he should just die to condos.
Ano, zdař Bůh.
Who is the highest ranked player you can take on Heart? Heart, Tato, and Lucho has been,
Jsem připravena.
That's a very, like, is you have Heart and Tato, who are top 10 players, and then Lucho. I mean, Lucho's a great up-and-comer, but not at that level. Arb's Bombard Cannons? I suppose so. Oh, even better, Skirms and Bombard Cannons. Solo leveling? Don't get me started on solo leveling, man. Like, I watched solo leveling, and it was fun, but it's an anime that's designed for a bunch of angsty teenagers. There is zero depth to it whatsoever, and it honestly... Like, I keep on wanting there to be something, but, nope. Dorky kid suddenly becomes basically a god, and has every woman throwing themselves at him. Alright, Kondo's coming in, guys. Again, if there's a way to win this matchup on this map as the Bohemians, it's not this. An angsty old man? Exactly. yeah, I'm just reading YouTube chat. Talking. I mean, to be fair, I do have a free run plushie behind me. I mean, animes can still be fun, right? And whimsical and have big battles and not take themselves too seriously and whatnot. But I just think that solo leveling to me is just a step too far in the teenage boy fan service. Solo leveling is an anime based off of a Korean manhwa, which is the Korean version of manga. Like, My Hero Academia had more depth than solo leveling, and My Hero Academia also didn't take itself too seriously. Bohemian Capla, it really would have caught Margougou off guard, that's for sure. Grand Blue. Is that the secret sixth ocean in One Piece? The Grand Blue? I heard it made over like $2 billion in revenue. Like, what the heck? Jeez, gacha games are insane. I mean, it's no surprise that they're making so many of them. I mean, think of how cheap that game is to make. Anyway. Remember when I said that ARBs are the best thing that you have against condos and they're still not going to be all that great? Yeah, Uma Monotsume is the horse girl game. Guys, remember when I predicted how this game would play out within the first minute? I mean, we're on pace for a Gugu sweep, that's for sure. People take solo leveling seriously? Konosuba? What's Konosuba? I don't think I know that one. Forging's for chumps. That's why. Believe in the militia line? I mean, going militia line with Bohemians in this situation feels pretty bad. Margougou now gonna add in skirmishers. He's got tons of ranges forward. If only this was... If only Dracken could have seen this coming. A bean pancake? Oh no. Unless you wanted a bean pancake. Dracken, do it. I told you that. Like I said, I felt I could have just given you the synopsis. I gave you the synopsis of this game literally within the first minute. before the game even happened. Yeah, no, it's just Bohemians have... They just happen to have the worst possible tech tree to deal with condos. Satirical Isekai? Oh, okay. Might have to check that one out. Like, I'm totally fine with whimsical animes, so long as they just don't take themselves too seriously. I mean, I love One Piece, right?
Zdasz Bóg.
Anyway, GG, and the Lizard Falls. Down 0-2. Princess Mononoxide. Oh dear. Alright, Gold Rush is next. Oh, I can change the trees. I can do it. I can do it, guys. Oh man, you guys are gonna be blown away by this professionalism. Finished? I don't think so. Like, I just haven't seen any of it because it's not been online, or it's not been happening when I've been online, or able to be online. How would Siege have done? What Siege are you talking about? Go Bohemian Heavy Scorpions as your opening? Again, that just feels really bad. And it's very easy to then tech into the cheap bombard cannons. Alrighty, guys, here we are. Game number 3. I'll have Dracken in the purple as the Ketons to the southwest, and Margougou as the worst Ketons here to the northeast of the map. Oh my goodness. I mean, Ketons can still be pretty fun. I wish they leaned a little bit less into the step aspect of them, because there are just so many step-like civs. I wish they were a bit less focused on the cav archers, kind of like Jurchens, and more focused on like infantry and cavalry, but they also have the pastures, which really, of course, reinforce their nomadic roots. I mean, I guess basically what I want is the Tonguts, but we ain't getting those. Anyway, Toddlers are still a great civ for this map. We haven't watched it yet. This is at least going to be a bit more interesting. It's not as binary. There's actually a ton of viable civs on Gold Rush. It's one of the better aspects of the map. So yeah, Khitan Food Eco is still going to be very good, but the unit quality will still favor the Toddars player. Dracken versus... Is it? I don't see it on Liquipedia, my man. I just see, tomorrow at 13:30. Zoro versus Kingstone. Yep, it's basically going to be the battle between Khitan Pastures Go Burr and then the Toddar military. It hasn't been rescheduled. I wonder why it's not on Liquipedia, man. Anyway, I'm gonna get off after this set anyway. But we're gonna finish this one out however long it takes. Just pushing in the Ibex for now. You could go. You still could FC on this map. We don't see it that often, but I do think it's actually pretty viable. VODs on Nilly's channel? Yeah, that's true. And still, Margougou is going to go for that very fast uptime. And looks like Drakken's going to just go one pop later, so... Again, it's a little surprising that both players would still go up so fast. Like, on Arabia, I get that you have to go up, you know, 18, 19, at latest 20 pop, but on Gold Rush, long rush distance, you have to make sure you go around the bears in the middle of the map. Also, I didn't know black bears were in the game now. Like, it's pretty easy to just wall up, right? Like, an MBL uptime of 21 or 22 pop, Feudal Age upgrades, and then going into Castle is what I would do on this map as either of these civs. Add in the archery range if you need it. And go Cav Archers. You do have Lumen, and... Oh, wow, this is even better to wall. You can just wall to the TC, wall over here, and then, like, you're set as the Lizard Man. Ethan Ball. Eric's coming in. Still gonna try and go for the bit of a larger wall. Anyway, it just looks like Margougou will be opening up with some scooter bugs. Timing, it's actually gonna be a little off. He's up too fast. And people with their addictions of clicking up to Feudal Age fast. There's the stable. Of course, Skitons still have one of the better scout rushes in the game. Domestication's also been afforded. And it's just the scout opening here from Margougou. I don't know why I said his name like that. Res collected are basically even still. But Dracken honestly getting both eco upgrades, or both main eco upgrades, I suppose, and then also getting all these walls off, whereas Margougou is not yet fully walled. Pretty darn nice. Although you still have plenty of geese left to take here with the Tatars. And there's the first pasture. No, it's Flaming Camels versus Mounted Trebs. That's the matchup. And honestly, guys, I do think Mounted Trebs need a bit of a buff, but they're not that bad. I think they should be a bit cheaper. They aren't? I mean, I've used them a couple times and they're pretty decent. Like, I mean, how many Khitan games do you see that go to Imperial Age? That's the first thing to ask yourself. But yeah, they're good in situations where you're up against, like, Arb Treb. Or, like, Arb Halb Treb, and if you camp your Mounted Trebs, you protect them with some infantry or cavalry. Not bad, not bad. Well, Grenadiers are cheaper now. They literally just got buffed in the last patch and are now cheaper on the gold cost. Now the unit seems very good. And what do you know? Both players are not able to get in because their opponents are walled up, and they could have just gone up later and had a better eco. What a shocker! Oh, that's a very early wheelbarrow from Dracken. Funnily enough, Khitons are the civ I'd perhaps prioritize wheelbarrow with the least because it's not that much of an increase for your pasture gatherers. So, players just scouting around here. Still, Khitons will have better cav archers if you can research heavy cav archer in the Castle Age, but they're gonna start a lot worse because of no bloodlines. And of course, the Tatars get free thumbring, assuming they both want to go into cav archers, which is honestly no guarantee. And Dracken even selling the stone. Like, he is really trying to rush up to the next stage. And there's the archer inch coming in here from Margougou. Gold mining upgrade. Still not too clear yet as to what the lizard wants. Both players have minimal idle TC time. Yeah, it's going to be a bit annoying there. Sending a little further away. It's not the end of the world. And there's Castle Age here for green. No stone sold whatsoever. There's a second lumber camp incoming. That's a little strange. You'd think it would just be a TC over here. Unless he really wants to go one TC, but if he was doing that, why didn't he just sell stone like Dracken did? Res collected already starting to favor the Khitan player, of course. And it looks like Dracken is indeed going to be going very aggressive. He's on double stable, so he's going to go for those steppies. Double stable steppies, yep. Margougou is making an archer, but he's only going to be on one range. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Margougou needs to not die here, guys. You have range number 2 on its way, but these scouts are doing a very poor job of ascertaining the pressure. Uh-oh. I think Margougou looks pretty dead. Husbandry's almost in. Margougou splitting up the scouts. Okay, so it's going to be a Scorpion first and not a Rocket Cart. I actually like that because you don't need the Rocket Cart. You want the consistent damage of the Scorpion. Alright, so Cav Archer coming in. Yeah, I like it, actually. Oh, Dracken canceled his vills and then queued them again. A little odd there. Remember, guys, Dracken has no defense upgrades and obviously no bloodlines here with the Ketons. Alright, Bill's taking some hits, but the secondary layer is in. No second Scorpion yet. Here's +1 defense just now on its way, but honestly, great defense so far here from Margougou. One Step Lancer made its way, and there was actually a hole in that wall. Honestly, lucky for Margougou that it wasn't worse. He's still going to lose at least a couple of villagers. And yet the CA numbers are slowly climbing, and remember that free Thumbring is a thing. And Bloodlines is in as well. The one Knight's out, and honestly guys, this is getting kind of stuffed. Scale Barding Armor in, only as many of the Step Lancers have already fallen, as the secondary layer of walls over there is needed. Well done so far from Margougou. More CA on the way. And look at this, guys. This is the weakness of Ketons. What a game! 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 Just wasn't quite enough. But yeah, Ketons don't love facing ranged heavy civs. Well, guys, sorry again, it's been a very short stream, but this doesn't really seem to be a whole lot happening these days. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll probably be back tomorrow to cast the Heaven and Hell set. So thank you, guys.